colors in, and now we're running down the halls. No, we can't let them win. There's an evil inside, just looking way down below. And if I can't hold my breath, then I'm bound to become hollow. Can you say that I disappeared? Can you say that I wasn't there for you when you went into hiding on the front steps of your porch? And I reflected on the memories, but I put out that torch. Hey! But I put out that torch. But I put out that torch. So now can you tell me when you want to be in time? There's a million different places and a million different heights. I'll climb the tallest of the mountains, the highest place I find, so that I can look over before me what is mine. Can you say that I disappeared? Can you say that I wasn't there for you when you went into hiding on the front steps of your porch? And I reflected on the memories, but I put out that torch. Hey! But I put out that torch. But I put out that torch. Oh, why can't you see it was all because of me? And all I want is to be free, and finally I can be free. Can you say that I disappeared? Can you say that I wasn't there for you? Can you say that? That's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking
All right. Welcome to another live recording and editing session. This is number 18. It's pretty crazy. I've been doing it for 2 years at this point. I actually don't remember how long we've actually been doing it. Live recording. Number 2 was January 6th, 2019. I think the first one was a little bit before that. So, almost 2 years we've been doing this. So, pretty dope. Hey Janelle, hey Dea, hey babe, how you doing? How's it going? Today we are doing one story, actually, but I'm very excited about this one. This one is called My Final Call as a Police Dispatcher Has Scarred Me. And this was a story that me and Anime actually, while we were watching like spooky stuff, we caught on something called The Watcher. And it's a channel that basically does a bunch of like pilot episodes as tests, and whatever it does the best they would make into a full series. And they made Are You Scared into a full series, which this was a feature on it. And I fell in love with the story, and I wanted to be able to do my own rendition of it. So I reached out to the author, and he was more than happy to oblige to let me narrate this, and also an upcoming project that he's working on. So I'm pretty excited about it. Pretty excited. How you guys doing? How's it going? How's everybody doing? How are things? How are things? I'm tired, but the show must go on. If you know what I mean. Ugh. Well, howdy there. What's up, Coco? What's going on, bro? How's it going? We're gonna get started here in a minute. Just gonna keep it up for a little bit. Let some people come in, and then I don't know. We'll get started. Things are things. Some dude. All right. So this one's going to be a little different because I'm going to make it into like an actual phone call style thing. So every time I stop, I'm going to basically be turning it into like a phone call. I'm going to stop, edit, and like add the effects while I'm editing. So it'll be easy to do it later. So we should have everything up and running. We're just going to get started there, I guess. If y'all are ready to go. Just setting the mic stuff. So this is gonna be cool, I guess. Let's do a quick test. Hello. Yeah. Hello. That's about what it has to be. Alright. Let's do this. I'd work as a police dispatcher for 9 years of my life. It's a career that takes a level of mental fortitude that I don't think many possess. I used to hate staying... Fuck, I already fucked up. I used to hate saying stuff like that. Always thought it sounded so pretentious. But the truth is, it takes a special type of person to be willing to voluntarily listen to some of the things we have to hear every single day. Don't get me wrong. The job wasn't always grim, and it even had its decent... Don't get me wrong, the job wasn't always grim, and it even had its decent moments. I've got enough decently funny drunk 911 call stories to last me several lifetimes. Though the reality of the job... Though the reality of the job was usually far darker. I understood that, though, and felt that I was more than equipped to deal with anything the job could throw at me. I was right, for a while. For years I had answered every call, always able to keep a steady head despite being faced with some horrific situations. My confidence in my ability to handle the job unwavering. Until the final call I ever took as a police dispatcher. What's going on, people? Let the learning begin. I forgot, yeah. Coco is taking some notes just to see if this is a good way that he would want to edit his audio and stuff. I glanced at the time displayed at the corner of my computer screen. 11:43. I yawned, leaning backward in my chair with my arms extended as I stretched my back. I'd been at the desk since 3 in the afternoon, answering calls and dispatching officers as they were needed, which wasn't very often in this town. I lived in a little port town in Washington, about an hour or so out of Seattle, and though we weren't without... And though we weren't without our fair share of crime, our phones never rang off the hook, which meant a lot of free time for me. I was always okay with that, as soul-wrenching as many of the calls could be. Moments of respite were always more than welcome. That was a good one. A notification on my screen caught my attention, and in an instant, I had returned to my seat, headset on. 911, what's your emergency? I spoke into my headset as automatically as any line repeated hundreds or thousands of times can be spoken. I gotta breathe in. I spoke into my headset as automatically as any line repeated hundreds or thousands of times can be spoken. For a moment, the line was only dead silence before I heard a reply. I need policemen. I think somebody is in my house. A child whispered from the other line. I felt the smallest of knots beginning to form in my stomach. I shifted in my seat. All right. We're going to make that filter curve, manage. So the telephone, thank God for that. I need policemen. I think somebody is in my house. For a moment, I spoke into 911. No. So yeah, this is the part that's going to take a while. "911, what's your emergency?" I spoke. That sniffle. See, I spoke into. All right. Do you know your address? I asked. Do you know your address? I asked, adopting a firm but lighter tone in response to the caller's age. All right, then that's not the way to do it. Do you know your address? I asked, adopting a firm but lighter tone in response to the caller's age. I don't feel like that's it either. Do you know your address? I asked, adopting a firm but lighter tone in response to the caller's age. I think that was it. I think that was the one. Filter, curve, bam. Okay, let's see what that. Do you know your address? I asked. Perfect. All right. I heard shuffling and heavy breathing from the other end, followed by a faint, "Wait." No, that's not it. Wait. Wait. That might work. That might do the ticket. Wait. The caller returned and whispered their address. She was a little girl by the sounds of her voice, and she sounded scared. "Good job. What about your phone number?" No, it needs to be more. "Good job. What about your phone number?" "Good job. What about your Yeah, I want it to be a little bit more baritone. "Good job. What about your phone number?" That might work. Effect, filter, curve. "Good job. What about your phone number?" All right. The process repeated, and I quickly relayed her information to the dispatched officers. Her address was on the edge of town, a little out of the way, and I understood that it may be a while before help arrived. I stifled a sigh, not wanting to vocalize my worry, as I received an estimated arrival time. "Is there an adult with you in the house?" No, better than that. I need better than that. "Is there an adult with you in the house?" "Is there an adult with you in the house?" I continued. This is oddly addicting to watch. Thank you. "No. No." There's a lot of work to do it this way, but I like it. Continued. "No." The little girl replied breathlessly, and I could hear the anxiety riding. Ugh. and I can hear the anxiety rising in her voice as she spoke. My mom works late, and my sister, Okay. I fucked up. My mom works late, and my sister, she's camping with her friends, and... Alright. Effect. Filter curve. My mom works late, and my sister, she's camping with her friends, and... Alright. Somewhere on the end of her... somewhere on her end of the line, there was a crash, and then a scream. My heart dropped. Are you still there? Are you all right? There was a repetitive thumping sound followed by the slam of a door. I'm here, the little girl spoke breathlessly into the phone. Are you all right? I repeated the question. Yes. No, that's not good enough. Why is my... What is using, like, all of my processing power? Stop it. Are you all right? Effect, filter curve. Bam. I'm here. Are you all right? I'm here. Are you all right? I repeated the question. Yes, was all she replied. Barely... No, that's not what I'm supposed to do then. Yes, was all she replied, barely above a whisper. Her tone worried me. She sounded more than afraid. Sad? No. Disturbed was the proper word for it. Yes. All right. Then she began to cry. Not as quiet as you would expect given her situation, but a deep, helpless sob that made my heart sink. When she spoke, it stopped altogether. Please, please, please help me. Her sobs turned into a hysteric cry, and I can hear loud, repetitive thumps from her end. All right. Please, please, please help me. All right. Okay. Boom. All right. Where am I? There I am. Okay. Footsteps, and they were clearly... Oh. Footsteps, and they were clearly not hers. They were heavy. Far too heavy for a little girl. Without warning, a shrill Without warning, a shrill cry like the sound of a microphone feedback rang through my headsets. The sudden assault on my ears caused me to jump, and my heart set off to racing like a jackrabbit. I fought the instinct to throw the headset off and instead clenched my eyes shut as the noise faded as suddenly as it come. Ah! I have to do that all again. The sudden assault on... The sudden assault on my ears caused me to jump, and my heart set off to racing like a jackrabbit. I fought the instinct to throw the headset off and instead clenched my eyes shut as the noise faded as suddenly as it had come. I saw it. No. I saw it. She sputtered through sobs. Oh, please, please, I don't know what it is. She sputtered through sobs. I love doing stuff like this. I love stuff that makes me put in, like, a lot of emotion. I don't know what it is. The frantic and frenzied nature of her begging increased, and a strangeness began to settle in the air that I couldn't quite place. A quick glance around the room confirmed that most of the desks around me were empty, and I was on the call, alone. The thought made me feel very isolated, and a growing uneasiness continued to take hold of me that I couldn't place. Something about the call just felt wrong. "Police are on the way," I began. I tried to infuse the statement with my usual level of... I tried to infuse the statement with my usual level of assertiveness and confidence, but I worried that my uneasiness may be audible in my voice. "Way," I began. Oh, God, that was the wrong one. Effect. Filter curve. "Police are on the way," I began. I tried to... Alright, let's save where we are. File, export... No, not export, save project. Not now with this background shit. Yeah, see? This is why I hate things. Everything wants to run in the background as soon as I want to start doing stuff. Every time. And it just doesn't... It just keeps coming back. Can you not? Thank you. All in my voice. Alright. "Can you tell me your name?" I asked. "Amber." "Alright, Amber. Are you or can you get somewhere safe? A room with a door you can lock?" "I'm in my room." "I'm in my room." "Alright, Amber. Can you tell me your..." Filter curve. I asked. "Amber. Alright, Amber. Are you or can you get somewhere safe? A room with a door you can lock?" "I'm in my room." Alright. She said through sniffles. It was obvious that she had been crying profusely. I locked the door." I need to say it quieter than that. I locked the door." I locked the door." "Good. I'm gonna stay with you on the line. Is there anywhere for you to hide?" The sounds of footsteps grew in the background, as her voice lowered to a whisper. "Good." Is there anywhere for you to hide? Good. I'm gonna stay with you on the line. Is there anywhere for you to hide? The sounds of footsteps. Alright. I think... Oh, wait. As her voice lowered to a whisper. As her voice lowered to a whisper. I didn't realize, okay. I think under the bed. Sorry that I have to keep stopping like this. It just makes it easier for me so I don't have to edit it later. I think under the bed. Alright. The dapper boy. Okay, is there... I paused, thinking over my words before continuing. Anything you can use to protect yourself. Okay, is there... Anything... Damn it, no. Oh! Anything you... I know I can do that. That makes it so much easier. Okay, is there... I paused. Hold on. Okay, is there... I paused, thinking over my words before continuing. Anything you can use to protect yourself. Good. There was a silence. There was silence on her end for a moment, followed by a hushed, yes, as she dropped the phone, I assumed to get a weapon. The clamor from within the house had grown closer to the phone. That makes things so much easier. And the piercing ringing sound had returned. I was almost certain that there had to be something wrong with my headset or with Amber's phone, and the sound grew to an almost unbearable extent, matched only by deafening thuds from somewhere on the phone. It sounded too close. I could feel the hairs begin to rise on the back of my neck, and the ominous sense of panic began to give way to an unexplained fear. The urge to look over my shoulder grew harder to fight, as the persistent thudding sound grew louder. Nearer. It all sounded too clear, I guess. Oh, fuck. It all sounded too clear, I guess. There was so... There was no static, none of the white noise typical of a phone call. Nothing. Just the sound of footsteps approaching closer and closer. I gave in to my instinct, whipping around in my seat, nearly losing my headset. No one. I had no time to settle my nerves as Amber returned to the line. "Are you there?" she whispered, yanking me from my fog and back into the moment. "Are you there?" All right. Yes, I replied. Oh. Yes, I replied. I struggled to shake my... Yes. Bam. Yes, I replied. Yes, I replied. All right. I struggled to shake off my fears. Something was very wrong with this situation. Despite my worries, I shifted my attention back to Amber. There isn't any weapon, the girl muttered. But I have something. Alright, filter curve, bam. Bam. Put that shit right there. Alright, let's see. There isn't any weapon, the girl muttered. But I have something. I'm a little girl today. There was a pause. Okay. What do you have? I asked, realizing my prompt was necessary. There was a pause. Okay. What do you have? Fact. Paint filter curve. Okay. What do you have? I asked, realizing my prompt was necessary. Yeah, dark mode Audacity was a theme that I installed. Apparently you can just throw them in the theme folder that they have. True, but I'm not that smart. A rabbit? A pink rabbit, she said, and even over the phone, I could hear her little embarrassment. My dad gave her to me when I was little. That was bad. My dad gave her to me when I was little. He said she would keep me safe. Alright. That's that little bit. A rabbit? A pink rabbit. A rabbit? A pink rabbit, she said, and even over the phone, I could hear her little embarrassment. Alright. Would keep. Alright. I didn't know what to say for a moment, but didn't want to miss a beat. He was right, I said. No. Wait. I miss a beat. He was right, I said, as encouragingly as I could. Everyone knows pink bunnies are a great protection. Everyone knows pink bunnies are great protection. Can you go back under... I was interrupted. Everyone knows pink bunnies are great protection. Effect. Go back under... I was interrupted. Alright. Amber, I miss you. Effect. We should do probably... I miss you. Bigger low pass than that, I think. You know, it'll sound good if I just put the filter curve on it as well. Amber, I miss you. I could hear a man call from within the house. So the intruder knew her? I furrowed my brow. Amber, do you recognize that voice? Do you recognize that voice? I asked, hoping she could identify the intruder. There was silence for a moment before her response. It sounds like my dad. Why does it sound like my dad? Effect. There was silence. I asked, hoping she could identify the intruder. It sounds like my dad. Why does it sound like my dad? Oh, that was good. That was a good one. I blinked. What do you mean? Effect. There you go. That's my daddy's voice. Why does it have my daddy's voice? That's my effect. Why does it have my daddy's voice? What do you mean? That's my daddy's voice. Why does it have my daddy's voice? All right. Swig of water time. All right. I didn't know how to respond to that. Hell, I didn't know what to think about. Had his voice? Before I could ask what she meant, we were interrupted by a sound. The thing we heard has taken me years to try to understand. I've come to believe it was that thing's laugh. At the time, though, we couldn't know. It was the sound of metal crunching in a car accident and No. It was the sound of metal crunching in a car accident as it met flesh. A wet, grinding shriek that shook me to my core. I wanted to vomit as my vision began to blur. I can only imagine what it was like for Amber, hearing that all in person. Amber! Okay. Let's try it again. Amber! I panted, my senses returning to me all at once. She barely had time to respond before we heard it. A voice, or voices, calling for her from somewhere nearby. They spoke as one, all with the same odd, inhumane nature, dripping with malintent. Voices. A voice. Amber! Amber. Alright, so this is what we're going to do. Control D. Yeah. Yeah. Effect. Change pitch. Amber. Yeah. Effect. Filter curve. Amber. Oh yeah. My blood froze. Amber began to cry, and her cries eventually became and her cries eventually becoming pleas as she begged for help, her life, her mother, and my intervention. 5 more minutes, just 5 more minutes. No, that's not what... He muttered it, apparently. That was definitely not a mutter. 5 more minutes. Just 5 more minutes. I muttered, mentally cursing the timer which displayed the estimated arrival time of the dispatched officers. I prayed it would be soon enough. It's outside the room, she whispered, her voice one of utter panic, before breaking into a quiet sob. The room. Fact. It's outside the room, she whispered. All right. I silently swore under my breath. Amber, I need you to hide right now if possible. The police are 3 minutes away. Stay as quiet as possible. Amber. Okay, effect, filter curve. Nice. Amber, I need you to hide right now if possible. The police are 3 minutes away. Stay as quiet as possible. There was no response, but I assumed from the shuffling sounds I could hear that she had gone back under the bed. For a few moments there was silence, and then Amber spoke, and my heart dropped. I'm going to die. You are not going to die, Amber. I began, worrying now audible in my voice. I promise. You are not going to die, Amber. Now audible in my voice. I promise. I promise. You are not going to die, Amber. I began, worry now audible in my voice. I promise. All right. It's reaching under the door. Oh my God. She muttered. There was a crash louder than before, and Amber began to shriek. Oh my God, she muttered. There was a crash louder than... to shriek. The noises continued, and it began to dawn on me what I was hearing. It was breaking down the bedroom door. Amber's screams had devolved into horrified babbling as pleas for her life to whatever was on the other side of the door. Her screams were soon drowned out by that same noise as before. That sick fucking laughter. Alright, we're gonna... What are you? That's the best I got. I can't scream, that's the issue. Alright. Amber shrieked, loud enough to make my ears ring. Please! What are you? What? What are you? It mocked, in a voice that was some sick parody of Amber's. No, I should try that again. I can't scream. What are you? It mocked in a voice that was some sick parody of Amber's. Let's see if we can do something with that. I want to see if I can do something with that. Effect. Mr. Sullivan. Filter curve.
What are you?
Oh yeah, that's pretty good. Mocked in a voice that was some sick parody of Amber's. Panic gripped me as I glanced back at the corner of the monitor displaying the dispatch unit's arrival time. 1 minute and 36 seconds. Please, God, let it be soon enough. Amber, are you there? I called. Amber! Amber, are you there? I called. Amber! Alright. Almost over, I think. Yeah. Okay. As suddenly as it had started, everything went silent. Somewhere in the distance, I heard sirens. I hear them, Amber. Officers are a minute away. Silence. My heart began to sink. Amber, are you there? Holy shit, Dea, thank you so much for the $20 for the award-winning voice cracks. Thank you so much. Wow, you didn't have to do that. Thank you. I heard sirens. I hear them, Amber. Officers are a minute away. Silence. My heart began to sink. I can hear something shifting, breathing. I think it's gone, Amber said. A surge of relief rolled through me, and I let out a sigh and leaned back in the chair. I can hear something shifting, breathing. Effect. It's gone, Amber said. A surge of relief. 27 seconds. The dispatch time read, and the sirens in the background grew louder. You did very well, Amber. Police are almost there. You did really well. I couldn't think of what else to say. I never had a call like this, and something about it all felt so strange. Something Amber had said began to ring in my mind. Police are almost there. You did very well, Amber. Police are almost there. You did really well. About it all felt so strange. Something Amber had said began to ring in my mind. What are you? Okay, I gotta drink again. All right. What are you? Amber? I began. What did you see? What are you? Amber? What did you... A squeak. I was met with silence. Amber? Amber began to laugh. I was met with silence. Amber? I don't think I'm going to put the... I'm just going to try to fake laugh. I tried to tone it down in my own way. I'm going to do something here. Get ready for this shit. You're not ready for this shit. You ready for this shit? Yo, you ain't ready for this shit. I'm gonna fucking change the pitch halfway through. Fact. So now... Amber? Let's see what this sounds like. Amber? Ooh. That's fucking dope. Amber? That's so fucking cool. Wow, that's really fucking cool. Bro, that is so fucking legit. Alright. Amber, I said, my voice pleading, a wave of realization crashing down on me. What am I pitch shifting it to? I think it's negative 18. On me. That's usually what I put it at. When I do Control D, which is duplicate, I just make the bottom layer, I think, negative 18, and then just leave my voice regular, so it kind of just makes it sound like all demonic. It's the same thing they do for Paranormal Activity at the end of the movie, when they change her, when she's yelling, it just changes halfway into like this demonic roar that's mixed with her voice. It's pretty dope. The laughter grew more raucous? Is that how you say it?
Raucous.
Raucous, okay. People are slamming shit outside. The laughter grew more raucous and less human with every second. Somewhere in the background, there was a knocking sound. They finally arrived. Too late. I asked the only thing I could think of at that moment. Why? The laughter stopped abruptly. It was fun. I'm trying to see over my microphone arm, I'm sorry. Where did my thing go? There it is. Was fun. It was... It... this is. Jesus, Dea, why? Oh my god. Jesus. You're amazing, Dea. I love you. Thank you. I dropped this looking forward to hearing the story. It's gonna go up right after this, Dea. Oh my god. It was fun. I might just leave the gap. Jesus, man. Wow. Dea is a god. She's an awesome person. That is true.
It was fun.
Why?
Why? Why?
No, I have to change the fucking...
Why? It was fun. It was fun.
Let's try to do this better. Effect, change, pitch. Pitch it even lower.
It was fun. 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 It was fun.
Alright.
It was fun.
Alright. There was a click, and the line went dead. The house was empty when officers arrived. No signs of forced entry anywhere except the door to Amber. Ugh. No signs of forced entry anywhere except the door to Amber's bedroom, the bottom of which had been torn away by something leaving a wide space to crawl beneath. Okay. Commas, buddy. Amber's bedroom, the bottom of which had been torn away by something, leaving a wide space to crawl beneath. And Amber, or what was left of her, decorated the room. Whatever had been left there, whatever had been there, left nothing behind to identify it. Only carnage. The case was never officially closed, and everyone had their theories as to what happened to that. And everyone had their theories as to what happened that day, ranging from serial. Can't ever say that word. Serial. There we go. Ranging from serial killers to a bear attack, and everything in between. The call was never made public, not my decision, but not one I necessarily complained about either. I never want to hear that recording ever again. I put in my 2 weeks notice that... I put in my 2 weeks notice that same night, though I never returned to work after that day. I'd been content to try and forget about that call. As callous as it may sound, I was content trying to forget about Amber. To forget whatever I had spoken to on that phone. But I don't think it's done with me. Last night I dreamed, or thought I was dreaming, the sounds of footsteps running throughout my house, as something screeched and laughed and mocked me just outside my bedroom door. I stayed in my bed long into the morning despite the sounds having stopped, paralyzed by a mixture of fear and confusion, until eventually I convinced myself to leave the bed. I crossed the room, cursing every creak the floor made under my weight. I lowered myself to the ground, holding my breath as I peered under my bedroom door. There was something there, but it wasn't moving. I mustered up the little bravery I had left and rose to my feet, my eyes shut tight and a prayer on my lips. I pulled open my bedroom door slightly and stuck my head out just enough to see what lay outside. I stifled a gasp, and tears flooded my eyes as I bent over to pick up the object. Placed right outside my door was a little pink bunny, covered in dark stains. From somewhere within the darkness, just beyond the bedroom door, Amber's laughter echoed. Hell yeah. I fucking love that story. It's so good. Oh, man. Such a good story. I love it so much. Do, 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 do. 240 comments on this story. Oh yeah, it's not only that, but it's like highly upvoted and won a bunch of awards because it was on the Watcher channel that's made by the two guys, Shane and Ryan, who do BuzzFeed Unsolved. So it is a very, very, very popular story. But the guy let me read it, narrate it free of charge. Jesus, I can't speak. But yeah, pretty dope. I love this story. It's so good. It's so emotional. And then we edit, which is the boring part of the stream. And then once that's done, we put that shit up. I still haven't made a thumbnail for it, which you guys haven't seen me make a thumbnail for a video in a while, so. Alright, effect, filter curve, treble, treble. Factory presets, bass. Am I going to normalize it? No. I never really, I don't really normalize my audio. Amber's laughter echoed just beyond the bedroom door. That's a little too gap. Amber's laughter echoed. Please, please, please help me. Oh, please, please, I don't know what it is. The frantic and frenzied nature of her begging. Doom, 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 doom. Export his weapon, put it in the thing. Put it in the thing. The only thing is we gotta make a thumbnail before we make the video, because that's what I use as my base pictures for my videos now. So we gotta do the thumbnail first and then the video. I'm not really special. He literally said it was because I was too small, so he thought we can benefit from like a author narrator relationship instead of me like paying $25 outright. So yeah. You did very well, Amber. Police are almost there. You did really well. I couldn't think of what else to say. Alright. So now we got Photoshop open and stuff. Now we just gotta think of... Let's go to Pexels, see what they got. 911 maybe? No, that's 911. Oh god. Did not mean that. It's all just the same people. Police. Dispatcher. No, I'm not going to get anything out of this. I don't... This is the worst part. I think I know what to do. Here you go, stuffed bunny. I don't think I'm going to find a stuffed bunny on here. I mean, that's one, but that's not what I need. That's a stuffed teddy. I need a stuffed bunny, so I'm going to have to go to Google. Sorry, Google. Alright. Keep that in there somewhere. Boom, 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 boom. I have an idea. A little girl opening the door might be good, but that might be too much brain power for what I have right now. Now my lighting effects thing wasn't working, so let's see if it works now. Yeah, see, it's not working anymore. My lighting effects thing is just broken now. I don't know why. I can only have one solid color now. Like, it doesn't do anything. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. My lighting effects thing doesn't work anymore. It only uses one set of colors. And I don't know why. Like, this doesn't do anything anymore. No. It's not the hotspot either. I don't understand. That's really annoying. I don't know what's going on. Lighting effects. Reset preferences on quit. Alright. Because I need that. General. Yeah, we're gonna reset Photoshop's preferences. Hold on. Uh-oh, I just closed something I was working on. That sucks. By the way, this is a new Let's Read thumbnail. If I can just move my face real quick. Don't tell him I said anything. Alright, so let's open Pretzel as well. Actually, what was that thing I was using? Coffee shop music copyright free. Thank you. This works. What about this one? What about this one? Oh shit, no! Okay, I'll do this one. Alright, so we did that. Let's hope that our preferences have changed now. Lovely spoilers. What's up, John? How you doing? Well, new. Alright, 1920 by 1080. Ugh. Yeah, it definitely reset my preferences. Sorry. Alright. Edit, preferences, general, interface, black. There we go. Okay, let's try this again. I got the stuffed bunny. Gonna put you there. Okay. Photo of a hallway. Let's see if I can actually get this to work now. Order in death with the $5. Thank you so much, man. Filter, render. Is that actually gonna work, please? Please. Now it's just not doing anything. I don't know what to do about this. It's literally not doing anything. Like nothing. I can't add lighting effects to my shit anymore. This sucks. That's unfortunate. I'll have to go like hardcore into like photoshopping now. That's fine. That's okay. Alright. So, double exposure bunny does sound cool. So maybe just the floor. a white room or something. So then we gotta find like, hmm. Maybe something like this. I forgot how to double exposure. Oh, I think it's swapped, right? Okay. Right? I don't remember how this works. Am I wrong? I don't remember how to do this. I already installed this new version last night, so. Nah. That double exposure is not working. So I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. I think I have to make it the same color. I don't know. I'm pretty sure I have to make it the same color. That's probably why. Might as well just had a light background or something. I think that's how I do it, but I'm not feeling the way it looks. I mean, it doesn't look bad. Doesn't look good though. Yeah, that's double exposure right there. It's just the image, I think, that I don't like. So we've I just used that for Let's Read's thing. Let's try this. Let's see what this looks like. That is fucking cool. That looks dope. Because look, there's even waves on the shadow parts. That's fucking cool looking. I like that a lot. Yeah, I like that. I like that so much. A message deleted by Google. Like, on my stream? That'd be really weird. Alright, we need to soft brush the shit out of this. There we go. Now it looks a little bit more blended. Alright, now there's no sharp corners. That looks really fucking cool, though. I might have to... Hold on. Okay, that's not working. Never mind. What the fuck? Alright. Merge down. Fine. Take it as you will, I guess. Okay. Cool. Nice. I just gotta... my final call as police dispatcher has scarred me. Okay. Final call. Why is that so small? Ha ha ha. Gimme. Where's my headliner? There you are. Maybe I can do the same thing for the text, maybe. I don't know. My final call. What I need to say on Discord. Okay. Just give me 1 sec. The police. Don't worry about this, I'll fix this. Just gotta make sure it's lined up is all. Slightly not, but it's okay. Fix that in a sec. Eh. I think I need to make it all one thing. Hold on. Shit. Ow. Alright. Alright, let's Where's the paint bucket? There we go. All right. Now, the only thing I'm having an issue with is this thing going on here. Maybe I should put it on this side? No, still doesn't work. Hmm. This was... Mistakes were made. Can I make the bunny small? Small bun? That might work if I keep it like this. Okay. Small bun. Small bun it is. Now you're wondering, what does this have to do with small bun? I don't know. Let's make a forest. Forest. That might be cool for the text. Let's do that. Didn't know where I was going for a sec. I keep forgetting how to do this properly, and it's really dumb. Might not be the right color. I don't know. I'll figure it out. So what we'll do... It's always an issue I'm having. Is that it's not doing the correct measurements for some reason. Well, I'm not really doing this as a tutorial. This is just showing you how I do things, I guess. Alright. Now, I want to get the smudge. My favorite thing recently is the smudge technique with the pattern brush. Yeah. My shit just stopped. I was just switching through songs for some reason. I've heard this. I think that's a good smudge. It's a good looking smudge, not gonna lie. It's a good looking fucking smudge, right? It's just the text, it's just not working. It's too big. Can I make the text smaller? Maybe. That might work if I make it a little bit smaller. This is why it takes so long for my videos to come out. Yeah, that's basically how it works. It just blends so well with everything, you know? Have it kind of blending into the smudge from the bunny. Really cool. I think it looks cool. I like that. Should I put something down in the bottom here? I just don't know what to put. I feel like I should. Or I could put like a creature. Or some. Definitely not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for something specific. That would be cool, but I'm not gonna just take that. That would be stupid. Yay! Come on. Stop loading and let me download. Why not let download? Why no? I'm not sharing it. Why? Facebook. I'm just gonna nah. No. Oh, that's a cool pick. This one. All right, and then we do smudge technique. Hold on, we gotta get rid of this bit. I think that looks cool. Let's see what oil paint looks like with this. Nah. This is still an issue, is the... I mean, it looks cool, I guess. Now we just need a texture. There was a thing that I was doing on Pexels. Where's Pexels again? It's like a picture I got of wood, so I feel like it would work. Okay, yeah, this. God, that would look so cool if it wasn't, like, improper. If I can somehow get this to work, that would be a really cool effect. Maybe if I... I want to make that work. Still need a texture though. Dun, 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 dun. That's a small boy. No, this isn't working. No, I can get it without a drop shadow. I just need the texture to be right. If any of these were fucking bigger, that'd be great. This might work. No, that's not working. I'll find it eventually. Uh. I might just say fuck it to the tree thing. I don't know. Yeah, I think I'm saying fuck it to the tree thing. It's not really working. This is working though. I like this. Yeah, that works. All right. Now we can actually get on to making the video itself. All right. Dispatcher thumbnail. All right. I just remembered that I fucked up my entire thing. I feel sad. How are you guys doing tonight? You doing pretty mint? Best part about this is I don't have to really do much to the actual video since most of my stuff was done during the audio stuff. God, Pexels has some really good backgrounds. I might have to get these for like my phone or something. Alright. See, this is the issue we're gonna have, is that I accidentally saved my intro sequence thing as a gigantic video that we made. But it's okay, I can easily get rid of it. Text. Okay. Try that. The fuck was it called? My final call as a police dispatcher escorted me. Okay. My final. Okay. All right. Good evening. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun. Why, thank you, sir. And we're gonna add some open a file, new compound clip, create. All right. Prism blur? Nah. I don't like it. No, we get rid of it. We need glow. We need glow to make bright. There we go. We have the glow. Okay, we have the glow. That's good. I'm Bruce Leroy. I have the glow. All right. So we need the thumb. No. Where did I save the thumbnail? Creative Cloud Files now. I need that on here. All right. Boom. 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 And fucking boom. There we go. Boom. Yeah. Fucking boom. And then we boom. And then we boom. Did I say what I'm using? I'm currently using DaVinci Resolve to edit my video. All right. And why is that a JPEG? Oh, because I'm not in videos. Damn it. Okay. Look at this one. No, because I have to overlay that for 10 seconds. It's only 10 seconds. Shit. Alright, let's check pixels. No. 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 Shit. be this. Nah. I mean, I guess we can go with whatever I had before. Where is the thing? Go back to Pixabay. Particle. Phages. Yeah, this will work. I'll just have to overlay it 1,000 times. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's okay. It's okay. Now we make look good. Not like that. Probably overlay? No. Yeah. I did just become Russian. I think it said the recording was 16 minutes, so I'll put it right around the sweet spot of over here. I'll have this bad boy. Copy. Okay. Now it's all one big old clip. Perfect. Alright. Now it's time to add a transition. Blur dissolve. Why can't I put a blur on this? There we go. Import. Not really. It's a lot easier than Premiere, but maybe because I already used Premiere for like 2 years and then switched to this. I don't think it's harder to it's not. I don't think it's difficult to use personally. All right.
I'd work as a police dispatcher for 9 years of my life. It's a career that tried to infuse the statement with my usual level of assertiveness and confidence.
I miss you.
I could hear.
Can you go back under...
I was interrupted.
Amber, I miss you.
I could hear a man call. Robbed.
I'm going to die. You are not going to die, Amber.
I don't know because I cracked it. Yeah, the DaVinci Resolve that I have is the studio version, which costs like $400 apparently. But the one that he's talking about is the free one, so you can use it. There's just some limitations to the original one. What is going on? Maybe because I have this going? I don't know. Oh, it just changes. Yeah, people with big budget movies use Resolve. It's pretty great. We shouldn't have a capital F on there. There we go. Young SETI, that's what it is. Is it capital S? Yes.
What?
Sweet. Da, 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 da. Alright. Should be good on that regard.
I'd work as a police dispatcher for 9 years of my life.
Alright. It's just for the music. We gotta decide what music we want. I think I want I think Sounds of Space is very mellow, so I think I want, like, it doesn't have a lot going on, so I think it'd be good for something like this.
Do you know your address?
I asked, adopting a firm but lighter tone in response to the caller's age. I heard shut.
With you in the house?
I continued.
No.
The little girl replied breathlessly, and I can hear the anxiety rising in her voice as she spoke.
My mom works late, and my sister, she's camping with her friends, and...
Somewhere, on her end of the line, there was a crash.
Please, I don't know what it is.
The frantic and frenzied nature of her begging increased, and a strangeness began.
I think under the bed. Okay, is there
I paused, thinking over my words before continuing.
anything you can use to protect yourself?
There was silence on her end for a moment, followed by a hushed.
Yes.
As she dropped the phone, I assumed no one. I had no time to settle. She whispered.
Are you there?
She whispered.
Why does it sound like my dad?
Alright, so this, I wanted something Pacific here. And that's not what I want, that's not what I got, so we're gonna try another one. Maybe Shadow Realm. I think Shadow Realm might work. Shadow Realm usually works. The Shadow Realms are usually really good.
Job unwavering. Amber said. Amber's laughter echoed.
Alright. And we put this here. Cut that. Get rid of that. Okay. So, wow, 2 hours and 10 minutes. That's longer than I have done in a while. Alright guys. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. This is gonna go up right after right after like I render it. So I'm gonna render it right now. It should only take like 10 minutes or something, and then it should be up in the next 20 or so. So about the next half hour or so it'll be up. So yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning in and sticking around. It was really fun to, you know, just do this while you guys were here, and I love when you guys get to see my process, because it's just fun to, you know, not be stuck in your head the whole time.